Hey, my lovely Virgos. Happy birthday. We are officially in your season. Um, if you saw the Timeless Tuesday reading, you already did this, but too bad you get it again. So happy birthday, all of my Virgos. This is going to be a timeless general reading for all Virgo, sun, moon, and rising signs. Timeless because whenever you find this video, the message will be relevant and you will find it when you're meant to. So don't worry about timing. And my only ask, since this is a general reading, if there's a card or a message that pops through, doesn't fit your circumstance, doesn't really fit your situation, that's totally fine. It wasn't meant for you. Leave that on the table. Take the rest. All right, my loves. So we are going to continue with the... Sorry, I just did the Timeless Tuesday, so it's the only reason I'm saying continue. Sweet. We are going to use the Work Your Light Oracle. So similar message as the... oh, you guys got 3, right on. As the general, but obviously going to be more focused to you, Virgos. So again, happy birthday. Let's get into your reading. So first card out, we have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Love that. First thing I get off of that is really, like, if you look at that little pyramid and like the ray coming down, you, in your season, in full alignment. You showed up ready to do the dang thing. Good for you, Virgo. Good for you. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Love this. And this, so these two I think go especially well together. One speaking to being in total alignment, right? You're doing what you need to be doing. You're doing what you need to do. You're where you're supposed to be. Like you're in the right position. The unfolding rose, although it's such a beautiful card, and it has, to me, it has a positive message in it. But it really is talking about, the story of our lives is always unfolding. The rose is always kind of opening. There's always more petals in there. So even if it feels rough, if something feels, oh, I'm not supposed to be doing this is exhausting, you're supposed to be going through this. It's part of the story. This isn't where you end, right? There's always more. There's always another page. There's always another chapter. The journey isn't over. So even if, especially if you read this and your eyes totally rolled to the back of your head, like, oh, I'm in alignment, this is supposed to be great, and no, I don't feel like I'm ready to party. But you're exactly where you need to be. For those of you where it is feeling really hard, or, like you're trying to climb a wall, that has no footholds, and you're like, I'm not making any progress. That's where this cracked open is, because you're trying to be cracked open, whether this is, maybe we're trying to crack open a heart chakra, could be any chakra, really, it doesn't even have to be heart chakra. But we're trying to open your awareness. It may even be cracking you open, almost like a tower moment, so you can be in this alignment. Can totally come through. Then we also have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So lots of karmic things come up with this card as well. So interesting that we've been training for this for lifetimes. A card that talks about karmic debts that could be coming from past lives, and also a need to be cracked open. So big kind of reshaking of our boundaries and our barriers coming through, Virgo. So beautiful. And you're most likely a Virgo watching this, but just, it is a nice thing to always watch the video of the season, because again, we all kind of get that energy. So a lot of people are going to be on this same kind of journey with you, Virgo. So know that this isn't something that's happening to you. It is truly happening for you. Like I think it said that somewhere. Yeah, it's happening for you, not to you. It's totally what's going on. But no, even if it feels rough, even if things feel like, ugh, I'm just trudging through the mud, you are exactly where you're meant to be. There's a lesson to be learned, and you're doing what you need to learn it and move past it, right? You're fulfilling some contract, you're breaking some old bonds, so that this is you, right? So you can fully enjoy and embrace the benefits of your seasons. And I looked down before we even start, bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups, emotional contentment, right? Feeling fulfilled. The wish being answered as well. So it's like, again, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Just saying, good stuff. Let's do one more. We're going to do one more shuffle. Okay. Let's see what messages come through, Virgo. Okay. I have the image of the rose, like the rose kind of slowly opening and all the petals kind of unfurling, like it's almost like you're coming from little bud phase and then going into full bloom Virgo. All right. Oh, okay. We're going to unpack this real quick. Seven of Pentacles, the need to be patient on the bottom of the deck. So we have Death in reverse along with the Fool. Great energies to start off with. So Death in reverse. So we all know death is all about transformation. It's a transition, right, into a new form. The old fades away, so it makes room for new life. With it in reverse, you may be slowing this down. Honestly, you may be slowing this down. We have all these cards talking about being cracked open and needing to release old bonds and all of this. Because the resistance to, the unwillingness to participate in whatever is going on in your story, right, is slowing this down. You can't stop it, right? It's going to happen. Like death. You can't stop death. Like, it's going to happen. But you can slow this process down. You can slow this transformation down. But look what's on the other side of it. This brand new beginning, this fresh start, right? You can step out into the sun, right? Now, there's all kinds of other things that come across with the Fool. This leap of faith and this childlike wonder that we also have to keep in check, right? We don't just want to leap blindly sometimes. But again, that fresh start is what's on the other side of this transformation. Again, that alignment we were talking about. I would almost argue that there's probably some opportunity as well. Something that may have been a long dream or a long interest of yours. It could have to do with, oh, that was a lot. Okay. It could have to do with a natural talent of yours, because again, we're talking about something that may have come through previous lifetimes that you've brought with you. So it could be utilizing a talent that you already possess and are pretty already well versed with. I mentioned it earlier. So Virgo, you may have a tower moment coming up in your season, at least something that's kind of going to shake you up. Break, this again, being cracked open. This is breaking you open so you can experience this fuller expression, right? We have the Ace of Cups in here as well. To me, this is the expression. This is the self-love. This is, your cup feeling full, experiencing, could be romantic love, but so far in this reading, self-love for sure. But feeling good and feeling emotionally satisfied and happy and nourished. Oh, that's a good one to come out. What else do we have? We have the King of Wands, along with the Five of Wands in reverse, which is great, and also the Six of Pentacles. So, what do they all mean? So, Five of Wands, master of the soul, master of self, very confident, very charismatic, amazing manifester. He kind of can make, once he puts his mind to something, pretty much anything he wants can happen. So beautiful, beautiful energy there. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. Again, great energy, because right side up, this is a card of internal conflict, and there could be doubt or struggling in your mind on what voice to listen to, right? Do I do this? Should I do that? Am I even capable? No. All that self-competition, not helping anybody. But in the reverse, there's clarity there. We're not being our own, worst enemy. We're not being a self-saboteur. We know who we are, right? With those two energies. We know we're the king. We're not questioning it. We're not doubting it. A big part of that cracking open is for you to get to this place, right? To get to this place where you are super confident. This is what I came here to do. This is how I'm going to do it. These are the skills I have at my disposal. This is what I've learned. This is what I'm good at. All of those things. And then you have to be generous with them. Share those gifts. Use them. Use those talents. Voice your opinions. The Six of Pentacles is all about being in flow, right? Giving and also being receptive. It's a two-way street here. So it's not only expressing of yourself and your talents, but also being receptive and open to, opportunities that come in, gifts that come in because of, for some of us, it might even be, criticisms or some type of support. We don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to do this all on my own. I don't need any help, right? There should be a level of receptivity there also, because what you put out is going to return to you. So if you're putting out your gifts and your truest self, that's going to bring support. That's going to attract like-minded individuals or opportunities that need those particular gifts, right? So be open to ways that are going to take you to next, that are going to lift you higher, or expose you to more people, more resources, maybe even bigger, greater opportunities than what you have now. So, good stuff. Very good stuff. Okay, I thought that other little one was going to pop out. What do we have here? Another king, King of Pentacles. So definitely we could be talking about work, or at least a way that we're earning finances. Some of us, there may be a big shift in our workspace, is kind of what I think is coming through with this cracked opening. So it could be this, I mean, I'm thinking of just someone I know. You could be a really successful accountant doing what you do, and that's been your job for a while. It pays the bills, but you've had this big dream to be an astronomer or an astrologer. Like it's again cracking you open to doing what feels good to you, what fulfills you, what you're emotionally connected and satisfied by, right? But again, to come up with the King of Pentacles, that's some dollars. He's very well manifested. This is the second time Emperor has been bottom of the deck, because I noticed him earlier, and here he is again. So to me, with Emperor coming out, there's the need to take up the leadership role. You're guiding the ship. You're calling the shots. You can't just kind of excuse me. I was gonna say go with the flow, but that's not what I meant to say. It's kind of, you can't just excuse me. You can't just people please anymore. You can't, say yes to the job because someone offered it. You can't take up those responsibilities because I need you to do this. Or could you do this? You have to be... Oh, there it is. They always come in threes. But you need to kind of, again, you need to call the shots. Don't hand over control. Don't hand over the reins to anyone else, Virgo. This is your show. This is your life. You kind of have to do it your way. Again, that may be what the cracking is open, cracking open is. Because for some of us, Page of Pentacles, potential, growth opportunities, love that. So we have both the King and the Page. So new opportunities leading to mega success here with the King. But like I was saying with this opening, you have to be authentic. You have to be following your plan, not someone else's, right? So that's, for those of you who, kind of have just said yes to things and agreed to things and followed a path kind of laid out for you, this may be the moment where that has to fall away. That road has to end, because it's not as fulfilling as it could be. Now, that's not to say it didn't have its purpose. It didn't give you your rewards and your gifts, right? Because you're where you're meant to be. We know that. So it's not like you took a wrong turn. But now it's time to do something for you. Now it's time to find your own way, to find your own path. So we have, so Five of Pentacles. Somehow not fitting in, feeling separate, right? It's not that you're not doing well, but it just doesn't feel like I belong here. And then we have 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. Did I not tell you megabucks over there with that King of Pentacles? 10 of Pentacles, abundance, a legacy. I would almost leave you with the question, what do you want to be known for? I always think of that when I see the 10 of Pentacles, because it's about leaving a legacy. It's about building something that will outlive you, right? And that doesn't mean you have to build some crazy big company that's going to, run the market. But this could be about just you building a reputation or being known and inspiring people for something. What is that thing? What do you want to be known for? Because you are in the process of building a legacy. Oh, I love that. I think I'm going to wrap it there. I think I just feel the need to stop. But beautiful reading, Virgo. Lots going on as we move into your season and really get into the nitty gritty of it. All that energy is still new. We're shifting out of it, but lots of good. So don't let the tower freak you out. It's a good thing. It's happening for you, not to you. That's kind of going to be your mantra, it seems like this week. Happening for you, not to you. All right, my loves. with that, I'm going to send you on your way. As always, I love you guys. Thank you for all the support and love you share with me and my channel. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you could drop a comment down below, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not already and would like to, go ahead and subscribe, join our family, so you can be notified every week when your new videos pop up so we can get together again. Until next time, I will see you in your next video. Bye, Virgo.